thick.
Hey, what's going on, Fame Sports family? Dev here, and welcome to the Skol Patrol. So today we have some breaking, exciting news. Colin Cowherd is still a weenie.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
For a more in-depth analysis, please join me in today's video. Let us know in the comments what you think about the weenie, Colin Cowherd, and let's just get right into it. So that's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. We've got some breaking news today. Colin Cowherd is still a weenie. He still has a microphone, and he's using it to say that the Vikings have the worst roster in the NFC North. Yep, let that sit in for a second. Worse than the Bears. The Bears. Worse than the Packers. That's right. Those Packers. The ones we swept last year. Those Packers. Apparently, J.J. McCarthy is a bust already. Just a bust. You know, forget the national title, forget the combine. Cowherd just looks into his little crystal ball and he sees mediocrity. I think the main thing here is that he misses Sam Darnold. You know, he cannot stop talking about this guy. So that's something that I've shipped for a while, is those two, so that they would make a cute couple. Does anybody else here think it's a little weird that Colin Cowherd, a fully grown, elder, I'm being kind of nice with my words here because I don't think we should get too deep into this. I mean, he's not a horrible person. He's just got really insanely stupid takes, and it is insane to me how people choose to follow him or trust his opinion on literally anything. So this is literally a 61-year-old man we're talking about, and every time I hear this guy's name, he is talking trash about our great white goat, our QB1 for the Minnesota Fighting Vikings, J.J. McCarthy, who is a young man. He's 22 years of age. So is it weird for this senior to be constantly just talking crazy shit in the news to thousands of his followers about a young man just trying to achieve his dreams? And I'll ask you another thing. Haven't Viking fans been through enough? Like, why do you got to put us through the paces like this, man? On a national level. It's really uncool, Colin Cowherd. So, for that reason, you are now canceled. So, like I said, just weird. Really kind of strange stuff coming out of the herd lately, okay? And I know it's probably just a way to get clicks. We have one of the strongest fan bases in all of NFL football. You know, we have some of the loudest fans in a good way. I think there are other teams that have the loudest fans in a bad way. Lions, that's become you guys. You've become the new Eagles fans. So just keep that in mind. Bear that in mind. Yeah, so Colin Cowherd, doubles down on this. So let's look here. So he doubled down post-draft, reaffirming that Minnesota has the worst team despite addressing major weaknesses, emphasizing that they'll regress compared to their 14-win season in 2024. So, insane take from Colin Cowherd there. So, you're saying that we're not good. We're not going to be good. We're going to be bottom of the NFC North. Yet, we're coming off of a 14-win season. We only lost to two teams twice, but still. We only lost to two teams. And we've made a lot more improvements, in my opinion, than those teams this offseason. I mean, our boys in the office have been going crazy. Look at Allen. Look at Hargrave. You know what I mean? Look at all these other pieces that we've added. JJ coming back. Look at the new receivers. You know what I mean? Look at the new running back. Look at the new offensive lineman. Pretty much every single weakness that we had at the end of last season, going through all the tape, watching all those shitty games, the face mask against the Rams, you know what I mean? The other Rams game, which ended our season, those two embarrassing Lions games against a team that I feel like we were just as good as. But with these improvements this offseason, how can you look at the Minnesota Fighting Vikings in the year of our Lord, 2025, and say that they're going to be bottom of the board? A really good, bad team, I think is what he said. Dumbassery. Complete and utter dumbassery. If you actually watch this guy's show and you're like, yeah, well, whatever he said, you're crazy. That is crazy work. Colin Cowherd is just clearly a guy who loves the sound of his own voice and has a career on rage baiting. And it worked for me, clearly, because I'm kind of pissed. So in this next segment, I do have a couple clips queued up here. And I just want to add to the brilliant work of Colin Cowherd over at, I don't know, what is this show called? The Herd or whatever. So like I mentioned before, I think he's kind of angry because we let go of Sam Darnold, who is his sweetheart. He loved him very much. And like I said, I ship these guys together. They look, well, frankly, they would look fantastic together. Alrighty, so some reaction content here. We'll try to make it transformative. This video is entitled Colin Cowherd Loves Sam Darnold. And
Sam Darnold is considered the greatest of all time, the GOAT, as they call it. I'm going to
the
give you my
greatest of
final
all
mock
time, he
draft.
says, guys. Sam
This
Darnold.
morning, according to Vegas odds, according to all my sources, according to people that I really trust, Baker Mayfield's going number one. I would not do that. Sam Darnold's my number one. I don't want to be part of
Sam
these
Darnold is number one, guys.
I'm going
In his
to tell
heart,
you
too.
who I would draft, and then over the next 10 years, I'm going to pull this draft out, and you can rip me, you can criticize me, you can mock my mock draft.
We will.
But I'm not going to predict what these goofy teams are doing because
Goofy teams.
what I hear this morning is a quarterback who I don't even think is a top 10 quarterback is going number one over Sam Darnold, who's the best college quarterback I've seen since Andrew Luck.
Since Andrew Luck, guys. He's the best college quarterback he's seen since Andrew Luck.
I believe this is what the 10 teams should draft based on value, talent, and some needs. Here you go.
Value, talent, and
number
some needs,
one on
guys.
Cleveland. To me, this is the easiest decision since Andrew Luck. Sam Darnold, blue-collar work ethic, big, trunky, arm, feet, coachable. This is a no-brainer to me.
Of course,
I know the
guys.
kid. I love the kid.
Feet.
I'm a little biased because I've seen him, but
He's a little biased.
this is what an NFL franchise quarterback looks and feels like. Big, thick, can play hurt, didn't have last year. He had to break in new wide receivers, had some turnovers early, but only had 7 picks in his last 11 games.
Get a quick pause here.
And
Pause here before this LeBron thing. He loves to say how thick Sam Darnold is. You see, this is what I'm saying, guys. You see, this is what I think he's mad about, is that JJ's not as thick as Sam Darnold. He doesn't have as much of a coastal body. Colin Cowherd being from Washington, by the way. And Sam Darnold's going to play where? Is there a conspiracy here? Let's continue.
Now, over the course of the weekend, you know what everybody does, who had the best class and who had the worst class, and that team got a B- and that team got a C+, and that team... I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you a story about my late mother, who at one point in her life was a nurse. Josh Rosen and Sam Darnold will change the franchise. Sam Darnold, tough as a $4 steak, would be perfect in Cleveland.
Okay.
My late mother goes to Sam Darnold for survival tips. Bear hugs are what he gives bears. Sam Darnold uses deer antlers as
All real
toothpicks.
quotes, by the way, guys.
And now, over the course of the weekend, you know what everybody does. Sam Darnold, Sasquatch, like a batting
I have heard
cage.
this.
Looks like him, plays like him, he's big like
Thick
him.
coastal
he's thick like him.
Sasquatch.
Congratulations
He's thick like
to
he
the
said
New
it
York
again.
Jets. The next 12 to 15 years, and Chiefs fans are feeling it after the weekend too. You got your dude. That is a great feeling in the NFL.
Yeah, so great, guys. Some real groundbreaking work from our guy, Colin Cowherd here. You see, this is the kind of takes that I'm talking about, the kind of things that make you just go, wait, what did he just say? So if you're trusting this guy, Colin Cowherd, you know, for a strong, seasoned, professional opinion on the Minnesota Fighting Vikings, you're out of your damn mind. And it's not just the Vikings, guys. I mean, you can find just massive compilations on YouTube of this guy saying some stuff that aged like milk, brother. Do we remember what Sam Darnold looked like towards the end of the season last year? I mean, was the ball glued to his hands, bro? Is he sponsored by Gorilla Glue? Is it Crazy Glue? Elmer's, maybe? No way he getting that Elmer's money, let's be real. After everything that we achieved last season, how can you honestly look at what we did this offseason? and say that we will be worse because our quarterback is unproven. Did you think that we were all just going to sit here and take it while you trashed our team over and over and over again unless your friend is our quarterback? No, I don't think so. We're not going to let that slide, not up here in Minnesota. We don't forget, and we're definitely not going to forget when we start winning some games and you look even dumber than you do right now. But in all seriousness, guys, I'm just joking around. I don't strongly dislike Colin Cowherd. I just think he's making some weird takes, and I got to stick up for my Minnesota Fighting Vikings. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any future Vikings content. Let us know in the comments what you think about what he said so far and if he's going to be correct or not for this upcoming season. Dev here for Fam Sports Vikings. This was the Skol Patrol. Thank you so much for watching. Hello from Minnesota, and we'll see you in the next one.